Good morning, students. Yesterday we started exercise 9.2. I did question number 6th as well as 4th. Now I'll tell you some more questions of the exercise. Look to question number 7. It is xy is equal to log y plus c, and aside it is given y dash equal to y square upon 1 minus xy. Now the meaning of question, you remember yesterday's concept, you remember this, this is a solution and this is its differential equation. We just have to verify that, meaning we have to verify this is a solution of this differential equation. We will take this one and we will find this one. We start now solution. We have given that xy is equal to log y plus c. So we start to differentiate both sides. D by dx of xy is equal to d by dx of log y plus d by dx of c. Now these are two functions. We will use the multiplication law in differentiation. First function x, differentiation of y is y dash. Second function y, differentiation of x is 1. Equal to d by dx of log y, you remember 1 upon y. Again our differentiation of y, dy by dx meaning y dash. And c dash, c definitely have a differentiation 0. So this is a constant value, so differentiation of that is a 0 definitely. Now I will try to manage the situation. So how we can do it? We need y dash alone, so we do transfer this term here, x y dash. We do transfer this term there. Y is equal to y dash upon y minus x y dash. Now I'll take out common. Y dash. What remaining? 1 upon y minus x. Now I'll take LCM. Y is equal to y dash into 1 minus xy upon y. And I want to make alone y dash. So I do transfer y cross multiplication as well as 1 minus xy as a cross multiplication equal to remaining only y dash, and we have got direct answer. So it means that we are getting the differential equation from the given equation. So this is a solution of this differential equation. We will write ultimately that hence we will write xy is equal to log of y plus c is solution of given differential equation. And that is a method. So hope you have got it. Now let me wrap 7th one. Let me put some more question. I'll take suppose 8th one I'm taking here. Look at 8th question I'm taking here. Y minus cos y is equal to x, and we are given this side y sin y plus cos y plus x, y dash equal to y. This is the thing. So definitely this time a same situation. We are given an equation, we need a differential equation, then only we can verify that this is a solution of this differential equation. Okay, so we'll start. Y minus cos y is equal to x. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. We have this differentiation y being y dash. What about cos y? The differentiation of cos is minus sin y, and again differentiation of y, chain rule, it's a y dash is equal to differentiation of x is 1. So we take out common y dash. We are having 1 plus sin y is equal to, we are having 1. So y dash equal to y dash into 1 plus sin y equal to 1 we have got. I need a large thing here. It's looking the tough that how we can go with this. I tell you one thing and keep remember. You know that you have to do a single differentiation because in requirement it was single differentiation. Just by doing the single differentiation, whether you are getting whole term or not, that you have to see it. That from in that reaching at the stage, I am not looking forward that I will get the same step here, because it's having a y, sin y, cos y, and x, all these terms along with y dash, and we are having y dash with 1 plus sin y. So it seems tough. So I have a trick. You know, don't try to get hold the term directly, but take a left hand side and get a right hand side. That's also the method. Okay, I'll go with this. So first of all, I'll find y dash equal to 1 upon 1 plus sin y. That is simple method. Y dash equal to 1 upon 1 plus sin y. Then I'll definitely take a left hand side. What I need, I just want to drop myself here. Y dash equal to, I've got, now what I need, this one. So get the left hand side, y sin y plus cos y plus x into y dash. Put the values, y sin y plus cos y plus x into, what is the value of y dash? 1 upon 1 plus sin y. 1 upon 1 plus sin y. I want the whole term, that only I need y. So okay, I will try my side, that how could I get the answer. Look at the situation. I would try to tell you. Student, can you check here that you have a value of cos y, which is y minus x, or x plus cos y equal to y. That is given. Try to understand. It is given and it is obtained. We have a two equation, and by help of these two equations I will try to find my y. So how we can go with the answer? This is the value of y dash. I put 1 upon 1 plus sin y. Further how I do, I tell you one thing. Suppose it is 1 and it is 2. It is 2. Now I'll take the help of first one. Can you see 1? This is by 2. You know, this is y dash. The value of y dash equal to 1 upon 1 plus sin y. We have put it. Now by 1. Do you think that from here x plus cos y equal to y? You know, x plus cos y equal to y. So I would write here y sin y plus, instead of cos y plus x, cos y plus x equal to y, and what is upon it? 1 plus sin y. That's simple thing. Simple. Now I take out common y, sin y plus 1 upon 1 plus sin y. One can understand both will cancel, and we have just after cancellation we have just a y, which is a right hand side. Anyhow, we just have to verify the given thing. That is important, no matter from where you are getting it. I tell you one thing, after doing the first differentiation, if I would get hold the term directly, it is one of the best thing. But unfortunately, if you are not getting the direct answer, okay, what we can do, we can take a left hand side and put y dash equal to 1 upon 1 plus sin here. Still, even after, it doesn't seem to get answer proper y. So I took the help of the given, that x plus cos y equal to y. Instead of x plus cos y, I put y. So you could answer simply. So I don't think it's a trouble. It was a good question. It was. So hope you have got it. Let me run this out. You please do the hard work for this. You will get it soon. No matter what. Okay. Now let me take one more question. Question number 9. I have to take. It is a x plus y is equal to tan inverse of y, and aside it is given y square y dash plus y square plus 1 equal to 0. This is the thing I want. So we do try now. As it is, this is solution, this is differential equation. I want to verify that. So I'll go with solution. Taking x plus y is equal to tan inverse y. Go with differentiation. D by dx of x, d by dx of y, and d by dx of tan inverse y. I separate the differentiation of the both side even. And d by dx of x is 1, d by dx of y is y dash, and d by dx of tan inverse y is 1 upon 1 plus y square. 1 upon 1 plus y square. That is the thing they got. Now I do cross multiplication. 1 plus y dash 1 plus y square equal to 1. I multiply now 1 y square y dash and y square y dash equal to 1. So both one are cancelled. So the requirement, I think we are having the same answer. Look at y square y dash I got same, y square y dash I got, then after y square I have got, then it is 1 or y. Let me see in the book whether maybe mistake I wrote y dash y dash plus 1 equal to 0 it was. Okay, no matter at all. I would try to get my answer from the term. It is x plus y equal to tan inverse y is given. Let me check it again in the book. X plus y equal to tan inverse y was given. Do differentiation. 1 plus y dash equal to 1 upon y. I just forgot one thing. Sorry, and apology from my side. I forgot one thing. Differentiation of x is 1, y is the y dash. Here we'll use a chain rule. You know, first I do the differentiation of tan inverse, which is 1 upon 1 plus y square. Then again differentiation of y is y dash. That was missing. And now I do the same thing. I'll transfer here 1 plus y square into 1 plus y dash equal to y dash remaining. Now I multiply 1 plus y dash plus y square y dash equal to y dash. Both y dash will cancel. And lastly, the thing which is remaining, that is the same as what we need. So lastly, what you will write, this is a solution of this differential equation. So I don't need to trouble now, student, you can do by yourself also. So last question from my side, I am telling you, question number 10, look at y equal to, this is a square minus x square, and we need x plus y dash equal to 0. This thing I want. So same situation I will handle, and I will go with this one. I want this differential equation. When I will get this differential equation, it means it is a solution of this differential equation. Solution y equal to a square minus x square I am having. I do differentiation both sides with respect to x. Differential y is y dash, and d by dx of this is still same. Now y dash equal to, what about differentiation with this one? 1 upon 2 into same, and differentiation of this is a square have a differentiation 0 and x square have a minus 2x. 1 upon 2 into same, and now again differentiation of this one is this. So 2 and 2 will cancel, and we have y dash equal to minus x upon a square minus x square. One thing which looks very easy, that a square minus x square is itself y. So can we put a square minus x square equal to y? So we have y dash equal to minus x upon y. It is given. You can say it is 1 by 1. You can say by 1. Okay, now we do transfer here. So we have y dash y square. Sorry, y dash equal to minus x, and last transfer to x that side. So this is going to be same. So student, this was a simple method by which we can get the answer. So it is enough of the exercise. Now I tell you one thing, that the concept and the question of the third exercise is out of syllabus now according to the new syllabus. So we are completely leaving this, and we will skip this and move on the further concept. Now in further concept, what thing is given? Look at, I tell you. In this exercise properly, we had given an equation, and we found the differential equation, and then we had shown that first equation is the solution of the second given differential equation. In further exercise 9.4, we would have given a differential equation. Let me speak something. This is suppose yesterday I took this equation. You remember this. This is my equation, and this is the differential equation. Because I got this differential equation from this equation, so it is a solution and it is its corresponding differential equation. In further exercise, we would have given this kind of a differential equation, and we have to solve the differential equation, and we need a solution. Try to understand. In this exercise, we would have given a differential equation, we have to solve the differential equation, and we will try to get the solution. So I tell you one thing, that we just have first order, first degree differential equation, and further it is solution of. So very important thing, that we have to solve only those differential equation which is a first order and first degree, and you all know about order and degree. Order meaning dy by dx only. If this have a order 2, but it is written first order, meaning this will not come, only this will come. First degree meaning it does not have any special power, it is have a power 1 only. So I would speak that very simple kind of differential equation will be given. Dy by dx only include there, no d square y by dx square, no d cube y by dx cube. Even though dy by dx whole power only 1 will be there, no 2, no 3, because it is first degree. So student, now we will learn in the next some exercises some methods of solving differential equation. Again I repeat myself that differential equation will be given. You have to learn the methods of solving the differential equation, and we will find the solution. So first thing which I want to share with you, it is a simple variable separable method. Variable separable method. And I tell you one thing, I think in further 2 exercises the same method will be running. 9.3 is not in your syllabus. 9.4 and if I'm not wrong, 9.4 and 9. Okay, only 9.4 is just like the same, so you don't have to worry about this. And this is called a variable separable method. I tell you how it works. See carefully and try to understand what I'm telling you. This time you would have variable separable method for solving the differential equation. Differential equation will be given like what? dy by dx is equal to f of x and f of y. Suppose this kind of situation is given to you. This kind of situation is given to you where the term of x and term of y both are coming in multiplication sign and dy by dx is coming. Would you think that this is what? This is a differential equation. And it follows first order, yes first order, first degree, yes first degree. Again I tell you, we don't have to check. It is already it would have given. We don't have to check. We just know that what is the method. So first method I am telling you, variable separable method. And again I want to speak very important thing. In variable separable method, always term of x and y, always the term of x and y will be in either multiplication or in division. Meaning this situation also may come like that. May come like that. You don't worry about this f of x upon, suppose it is g of y writing with different symbol. You don't worry about this. But this situation might have come. Like f of x into g of y, f of x upon g of y. What I am telling you now, in variable separable method, the term of x and y will be either in multiplication or in division. You know, this kind of sentence will be definitely helpful to you while doing the question of differential equation. Because whenever the question will come of the differential equation, first you have to think about the method. We have 3 methods to learn. Variable separable method, homogeneous method, homogeneous equation method, and linear equation method. So whenever the questions will be coming in front of you, nowhere it will be stated specially that by what method you have to solve. You just have to understand by yourself. You have to catch the trick. You have to get the knowledge about that, what method we have to adopt. So this time I'm teaching you, I'm telling you that variable separable method is only used whenever the term of x and term of y are in multiplication or in division. So how it deals, how it works, look, can I tell you? If such kind of a question you would have given, this is differential equation, you want to solve this, what you will do is very simple terminology is given, variable separable. We have to separate the variable. Simple. This is the term of x, it will go near the dx. So this is dx. I already have taught you dy by dx is not division, but it works like a division. It's so flexible, it works like a fraction. So you only transfer dx here and gy here. So you write dy, do transfer gy in upon, and you write f of x and do transfer dx there. Meaning like that. And now take an integration both sides. And here it is 1 upon gy, you can see into dy. It is a f of x into dx. I don't want to tell you much and more about that because you know that you have to integrate only. Now don't get confused. This chapter is actually combination of differentiation and integration, and both will come. You should be strong in both the streams. So this time what you will do, it's a simple variable separable. You will transfer the term of x near the dx. You will transfer to the term of y near the dy, like that here. Can you see here? This is now further step I am leaving because it is simple integration work. Can you see this? This is dy, this is g of y. What you will do? It's you will transfer g of y near dy and f of x near dx, and you do only the integration both sides. Make a habit to write the term of y in left hand side and write a term of x in the right hand side. You only make a habit. It is not necessary like that, but still make a habit to do so. It will be definitely helpful. Student, now let me wrap this section because I have taught you what is the method. Now let me put some example. I'm also doing all the things. What example is here? I want to write for 9.4. Already have told that there is a 9.3 which has been eliminated from the new syllabus, so you don't have to study about this. So I am telling you now 9.4 exercise directly, and it is example number, it's 9. Find the general solution of the differential equation dy by dx is equal to x plus 1 upon 2 minus y. I repeat one thing which I really want to tell you, that it is general solution. The meaning of general solution, it will contain the arbitrary constant. Try to understand. It will contain the arbitrary constant, and one thing I tell you, when you will solve this differential equation, you would have a solution, definitely solution. It will contain one arbitrary constant. So it is simply wherever only dy by dx is here, so it will contain only one arbitrary constant. If somewhere it is a d square y by dx square, and when you will solve this, even it is not in your syllabus, but okay, I am telling you, where the order is 1, in solution you will get one arbitrary constant. If the order is 2, you will have a 2 arbitrary constant in its solution. But that is not in your syllabus, but keep remember the sentence only. The arbitrary constant in the solution depends on the order of differential equation. As many order of differential equation, that much you will have a arbitrary constant in its solution. So keep remember this my sentence. Now dy by dx equal to this is having a one order. Definitely when you will have a solution, it will contain one arbitrary constant, and wherever the arbitrary constant is in solution, it is called a general solution. I will tell you particular solution also, but keep remember general solution always have a arbitrary constant like c, like m, like any constant in symbolic form. Okay, now we are going to solve this. Would you think that what I have taught you the concept you remember? Why we are using variable separable method? Because term of x, x plus 1, term of y, 2 minus y, these are in division law. So I taught you whenever the term of x and term of y are in either multiplication or in division, we will use a variable separable method. So okay, we do 2 minus y will transfer this side, dy, and x plus 1 dx. What I have done? I did transfer 2 minus y with dy and x plus 1 with dx, and I do integration right here. You don't have to wait for the next step, you can use the integration right there, and now you can integrate. 2 have an integration with respect to y, 2y, and it is y square upon 2, y square upon 2, and don't use a constant both of the side, because you know that ultimately we have a 2 integration. I know when you will write here the constant, also here constant, all constant will combine and gives or form a single constant. So make a habit to use constant right hand side. Write the term left hand side without constant, and write here this is x square by 2, and 1 have an integration x, and write here c. Write here c. It's completed. If you write here c, you will write c1 something like that, and c and c1 will combine and gives again a single constant. So You should not write the constant in left hand side. Make a habit to write the constant in right hand side. And now it is an equation. After it, students, you are independent to arrange this by yourself, by your way. Like what I tell you. Suppose I am writing 2y minus x equal to, I write y square by 2 plus x square by 2 plus c. Okay, like that. If you want to leave your answer right here, it is correct. But if you want to extend the answer, you can. Like if you want to take an LCM. So y square, it's x square, it is a 2c, it is 2y, it is x. Do cross multiplication. 4y minus 2x equal to x square plus y square plus 2c. Now I want to arrange it. Like what? Look at 4x, 4y minus 2x minus x square minus y square equal to 2c. I am writing 2c equal to some new constant like c1. If you will write 2c, no matter at all. I know when you will see this problem, you will get confused. What you are doing? Actually, your answer has come here. If you want to leave your answer right here, it will be correct. But if you want to simplify from your side, you can do. You are free to do this. In last I got 2c. If you will leave 2c, it is okay. But if I am writing 2c equal to some new constant c1, it is again okay. So this is none else, but it is a solution. And it is which solution? It is called a general solution. Why? Because it is containing one arbitrary constant. Now that is very simple thing it is. So it was a dy by dx equal to this. This is a differential equation. Have a order 1. So that it was single constant is there. So in order 1, the constant is 1. And along with constant, what solution they are getting? It is none else, but it is a general solution. So this is a method. So I don't think it's a trouble. You can do it. Now further we will see some more questions in next lecture. Thank you.